So, what do I want to say? It was another eventful day. Like, I seem to be aging about a year a day these days. I don't know what it's going to take for me to get the attention of these twisted little fucks. But somehow I doubt that it's going to wind up killing me. You know, like they're insolent and stupid and proud of it, defending it like everywhere, like banks. There's a stupor that's eating people alive. Anyway. You know, I don't remember you, whether you remember. I don't know whether you remember telling me one time. I'll be goddamned if I have you waking up at 45 and wondering what for. Well, he passed the 45 mark. It was 7 years after that you showed up. What am I saying? We had another successful day. Not as successful as I would like. But they tell me there's always tomorrow. Like I'm really gonna have to do this thing, you know, like well, I love you more every day. The more I love our other wives, the more I love you. The more I love them, the more I love you. The more I love you, the more I love them. It's I'm drowning in this, and at the same time, I have to fight about 100 Goliaths. They're all lining up. You know, if I wasn't faced with the prospect of having my own children and my own wives in this world, I wouldn't give a shit. It's true. I never realized this till now. Like, it's embarrassing to see this. I thought I was capable of more altruism than this, but I'm not. You understand? I made it, okay with me for years. It's distasteful the entire time, but it's, none of my business. What's my business now? At the end of the day, I don't know how pretty I'm gonna be for you. I'm starting to get worn out and ragged looking now. I noticed something about presidents of countries. Before they're elected into office, they're pretty good shape. By the time they leave, they may have been in office for 4 years or 8 years, they've aged a good 20. I'm beginning to see why. Like, I don't have to buy the bullshit. I won't, and I'm not going to, and, But if I had to, I'd go insane in a heartbeat. Couldn't do it. I don't know how these people survive. Like Obama. Understand? You go around the world killing people with your guns and your armies, and your own fucking people are going to turn their guns on you. Like this kids, high school kids. Everybody thought he was a great kid. No quiet guy, soft-spoken guy. Finds an Uzi from where the fuck he could find one at 15, 16. Puts his hands on an Uzi. I wouldn't know. Anyway, I guess we can call the National Rifle Association and ask them. Think of it. Children are so perverted. In the land of the free and the brave, they covertly smuggle the submachine gun into the school and waste their friends in the cafeteria. Things like that age me a lot. Nobody awake at the switch connecting any dots at all. It's a disgusting travesty of reasons going on right now. Anyway. Why couldn't it just be simple and easy, Why does our happiness have to depend on these crazy lunatics? There was a time I drank where I was that way. Not anymore. So, this is just at the end of another day. Another complaining, whining bitch from your puppy-loving husband. Your king. Your humble champion of the world. Oh, excuse me. There's something to be said for glass pipes. Anyway, like, you know, think about this. You want pot smoking, pissed off, derelict running around your life. As soon as I get my computer stuff back, I'm going to post my criminal record for the world to see. Rather proud of it, actually. Pardons don't go too far in Canada, so I found out. Got some of the paperwork recently from our erstwhile authorities, and found my criminal pot trafficking well and truly documented in the encumbering data. It's interesting to note that I was charged more often than I was convicted. Always. But now this is real stupidity, you understanding? My bank stole $300 from me. I mentioned this before. Now they're getting belligerent and stupid about it. And so I'll go park outside the president's office if I have to. Understand? Go to the goddamn annual meeting. I'd like to inquire about the rumor that there's thefts by the bank. They nominalized an elderly population in Ontario, Canada. Do you have any comment on this, sir? You have these assertions of this documented evidence the bank is ignoring. Can you tell us why? I get the same stupid shit with the Department of Transport here, the goddamn Rogers Communication. They got an invoice for $550 for my first month's service with the goddamn fools. In spite of the fact that I've got emails to them saying, well, you're forget about the $30 a month, but the maximum you're going to be charged is $50 a month. So, and anyway, I got a $550 bill the same month. I, of course, discontinued their service immediately. But I understand, like, there's stupidity and klutzoid numble-funting everywhere. Like, the Department of Transport in Ontario, Canada, I've told them, I have paid you the same $860 at least 4 times. Check your data. You can't understand the question that I'm asking. I got 4 emails that support this. Insistent stupidity. They hope that people just go away. The theory of going away is not escaping my notice either. I have promises that I'm not going to fall down on any of the things that keep me playing here and in this thing. Oh, you should know that I'm a high-risk intensive. According to the criminal synopsis they've put together compared to me. High risk for what? And intense about what? I'm not intense about everything, that's for sure. Some stuff I'm pretty intense about. You know, you bugger my friends in front of me, I'm gonna stop you one way or another, period. I hope you don't, but you do. Anyway, so I'm intensive. I'm high risk. I'm high risk for. High risk for loving you. That's high risk for. High risk for loving Allah. Let the two of you know what I mean. Or what I mean. Although, you know, there's certain things that could be added to the current condition that I would really like to have us all entertain, like some real, you know, some real soon and swift cuddles and hugs. I think it's overdue. Where there's a will, there's a way. I've heard. I believe we have permission. But you know, like, so the first while for now is going to be grunting, bulldog labor, amassing court cases and amassing evidence to beat them to death with their own bullshit. So, you know, like, things have been, like, I don't want to get used to missing you, you know, and so I'm not going to, period. So, you'll probably always hear a bitch and a whine from me about this. I love you with all my heart, I do. In every way I can imagine, in every way I can envision being with you. You think you listen to me?